All right, guys. Episode 17, Muscle Geeks. 17 episodes.
Holy
17.
Yeah. Steve's back with his weekly Dungeons & Dragons update. That's kind of happening.
I mean,
Slow week.
yeah, slow week.
All right, we got Hero Zero since the last Monday of the month. So we're going to talk about if the movies are hits or misses. We're also going to break down the latest trailer from Daniel Day-Lewis, big movie news, and spoiler reviews for Alien Earth and Peacemaker. And, of course, we'll share our experience at Jason Kelce's Brumite premiere. But speaking about famous people,
Harry's here.
there aren't any on this week. But we do have NWA and OVW pro wrestler making his second appearance on the Muscle Geeks. Dalton McKenzie. Dalton, what's up, dude?
It's me. What's going on, fellas?
All right.
Hey, bro.
There it is.
Hey.
Hey.
I still got to get that one.
I drove the bros today. And I just wanted to look bigger than Steve, so I threw a tape off.
You don't have to wear that to look bigger than him. So to my left is the smart muscle geek. It's Derek. Derek
Hi.
from Derek
Not that
Baker.
Seal coating and line striping.
Yeah, absolutely. You just did a big job today.
I did. In Manayunk, right here.
In the corner is the man that makes it all possible, is Terry.
Hey, what's happening? The Terror Bear is in the house.
And Steve, after taking a week vacation, he's back.
We're back, bitches. We're back.
All right, so guys, real quick before we get into the show, if you guys don't mind, as to be so kind as to like this post, like this video, subscribe, share it, hit the bell for notifications, follow us on all social media platforms, but definitely like this video, please, whether you're watching it now or later. And let us know what you want to see for any kind of future content or shows, because to be honest, we're tapped out. But just let us know. And let's just jump into the house cleaning segment. So, Derek, your return to the iron.
Slow week for old Dare Bear. Went on our first family vacation this week, which was awesome. And then I pinched a nerve in my back from sleeping on a different mattress because I'm an old piece of shit. And that's fine. I can work on the asphalt for 60 hours and go to the gym and fine. New mattress, death. So it's all good. Had a good time with the family.
There you go.
And I'm fitting into some clothes that are more comfortable again and feeling right. So I'm going the right direction. Excited to hit the gym hard this week and sweat my nuts off on the Stairmaster.
That's all that matters, dude. Steve.
Yeah, no big D&D update this week. Apologize. I too was on family vacation, and then when we came back, we were going to try to set it up, but one of our buddies who we play with, he went on vacation, and then last night I had my fantasy draft, so we couldn't get it together. But one thing I do want to say, man, I know I mentioned this before. I've been playing this game called Baldur's Gate 3. It's pretty legit. It's been helping me learn more quicker and put visuals.
It's a D&D game in itself.
But I'm playing with my Dungeon Master Stevie G, and you know how like when you play video games as a kid, like you like rage quit.
Mm-hmm.
He puts me at a level where like it's not even I want to rage quit. I want to get in the car, drive down to his house, and gouge his fucking eyes out.
Why?
Because the game is so long, right? So like just to get something done, it could take 2 hours. Like you're exhausted, and it's a turn-based. So like Stevie G thinks when he dies, game over. Like restart. When I'm out there smoking dudes and we have a shot to like advance.
Pause. Pause. Good.
You said smoking dudes.
Oh, good one, Dalton.
Thanks, man.
But anyway, yeah, as soon as he dies, it's like, oh, let's restart it. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I just sat here for an hour and a half for nothing? Like, I'm sorry, when you die, the game's over? Every time gets me so jacked up. He's such a dickhead. I just wanted to fuck you, Stevie G. I know you're in there. You're a dick. But yeah, that's the only update I have.
Oh, good.
All right.
That's a great update. All right. So, Steve, also like 2 weeks ago or last 2 Saturdays ago,
Yeah.
we were Dutch was lucky. He hit us off with a last minute invite
Yeah.
to
Shout out to Josh, dude. That was awesome. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Where
That
did we
was really
go?
Cool. went to this premiere with for Brumite. Am I saying that right?
Brumite.
Brumite, out in Phoenixville.
You were there.
Yeah, Brumite. And I was in Phoenixville, so it was local, which was cool at that theater out there. And he just debuted like this little short. I guess if I'm correct, it started off as like an advertising. Like he was just advertising garage beer, which he's part owner of. But they had so much footage that they made it into like a movie short.
Yeah, they were going to use it for Instagram content, but then they had so much that they were like, let's just make this a movie.
And he did like a spoof on
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport, yeah. And Travis was in it. Bo Allen was in it. A couple familiar faces. His dad was in it, made an appearance.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty good. Pretty good take on Bloodsport.
I liked when we were walking up because it was packed.
Yeah, packed.
It was packed
Wait,
down the street.
Did you think it was going to be that packed? I had no idea it was going to be.
The guy's going to sell out the theater.
All right.
But it was packed. So I was like, Steve, let's just walk up and down the street real fast because we're going to get in. But like, let's just like.
And it's like 95 degrees out.
Yeah. So like, let's just not sit in the line. So we walk just really past the theater, and then we turn around and start walking back, and we see Dutch, and Dutch is outside. So we're like, yo, Dutch. And like, we don't ask for anything. He just like gives it to us. So he was like, yo, do you guys want wristbands? And then you can just jump the line. And we're like, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So then he gives us like these red wristbands, right? And we jump the line, and he's like, just go to the concession area. So it's a movie theater. So we go to like the concessions part of the movie theater, and they have like the beer stand, a step and repeat, and then like all these like, I guess you would say they're influencers.
Yeah, I recognize some local like Philly influencers, like big like Philadelphia Eagle like influencers that I follow on like Instagram and stuff. So that was kind of cool to see them. But yeah, we were just hanging out in the lobby for what, like 20 minutes?
Well, they all had black bracelets
Yes,
on
yes.
that had VIP, and we had red bracelets on. So I'm like, Steve, why do we have red bracelets and they have black ones? And Steve was like, maybe they ran out. I don't know. So anyway, we went to go meet Kelce. You're not allowed to use photography. You're not allowed to ask for an autograph. We went up there. Our buddy Dutch walks over to us while we're in line and was like, yo, I'll just take pictures on my phone if you guys want. So we're like, yes, we do. So then he's like, hey, before we walk up, I'm going to introduce you to him so that he knows who you are. So then he did that. I shook his hand. I clearly out-angled him. Bigger biceps. It's not even close. And then Steve just fanboyed the whole fucking time.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but he is a lot taller than I thought.
Dude, you were fucking rock hard.
Yeah.
When you were,
Right. Yeah.
you were hiding your boner behind him. And
I mean, it got weird at one point, but we made it through.
Fair.
I was sweating a little bit.
Was his wife there?
no,
No,
but
she just had the baby 2 weeks prior.
yeah.
So she was at home taking care of their fourth child, I believe.
So
John,
So-
I'm kind of shocked they didn't let you just skip to the front of the line because they thought you were like Johnny Sins or something.
nah, dude, they don't. No, I'm a nobody. But
That's not true.
then we're back in the concession area, and I'm like, damn, dude, like, why do we have these red ones? Because I'm like that.
And
where
we're
I'm
just
like a
standing
freak.
around with a bunch of people, just like chilling, bullshitting, like between us.
All have black wristbands.
Yeah.
So some
Yeah.
guy comes up to us and he's like, hey,
Like an
just so
usher.
you know, you guys have red wristbands. And I'm like, yeah, we do. And they're like, you're supposed to be upstairs. And I'm like, okay. So we go upstairs, and it's like a room, and it's just got a full catered spread, and it's got like, it looks like a small wedding reception.
Yeah.
They have like a bartender in the corner, and he has like an energy drink, Travis's energy drink, and then 2 of the garage beer flavors. And then it's like, no one was really in there that we knew, except you knew the one guy from the Netflix show Tires.
Yeah. I forget his
Bro,
name.
Shane Gillis?
Yeah, no, so
No.
there was rumors that he was going to be there, but he wasn't. But did you watch the second season of Tires?
Oh yeah.
So-
Was it
So it was the guy when they're at the tire convention, the bigger dude with the long black hair who's making fun of Gerbs on the stage. He was there, and like a couple of his
sick.
boys. And I was like, dude, if Gillis walks in right now, he's obviously going to post up at this table, like 2 feet away from us.
Yeah, Steve was like, if Gillis comes in, I'm definitely walking up to him and saying something. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Real cheese day.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting there. We're eating. The guy.
No, I used to do quests for heroin.
Wait, what?
It's one of his bits.
Oh, all right. I didn't know. So Todd Hermans walks in, former Eagle, with his wife. He sits down next to us. Then Kelce walks in. Kelce's parents walk in, and then Kelce walks in, and then Buddy Dutch walks in. Then Chuck Liddell walks in.
Yeah.
And that dude is a house. He's an absolute monster. But yeah, we were just like in the room with them. Then the movie was time to start. The movie started. So we go down, and the lady's like walking us down to the thing. And we're like third row. We're like where all the celebrities are. And it was wild.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. Again, shout out to Dutch, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you, Doug.
Thank you so much. It was such a cool experience to be like within arm's length of these people. Everyone was super cool. Like Kelce's obviously a people person.
Is Kelce just as cool as everyone says he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get to like, we weren't really like bullshitting with them, but
just like got a small interaction with him or something.
Yeah.
yeah, and he talked a little bit after the movie, and he was saying like
a Q&A.
Yeah, he was like, I played football all my life, so I've been around like I've had like a team of like bros. He's like, and now I really don't have that because he has his family, but he's like, it was just nice to film this stuff because it was like I felt like I was around a team. So good on him, man. He seems like a regular guy.
Oh, one thing I did want to say with Travis's energy drinks, I had one.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
No, they're called Accelerator.
I wish they were called Travis's energy drinks.
I think it's called Accelerator, but he had a cotton candy flavor. Now, cotton candy is hard to like mimic.
No, it's not. Ghost did it already. It's fantastic.
No. I've had it. This is spot on cotton candy.
This is better than Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost. Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
but what about that?
right.
Dude, you know who drinks Ghost energy drinks? The same people who use C4 protein.
Bro, hold on.
And C4 pre-workout.
Oh, don't you
do
pull
it.
that out.
Yo.
No.
Ooh, I wish you do. Pull it out.
Welch's
What you got in your
Shot.
bag? What you got in your bag? Pull it out. Ooh, I wish you would. Is it next to that teddy bear, Dalton? Is it next to your Snuggie bear?
Don't talk about my teddy bear like that. Welch's Grape Ghost, the greatest energy drink of all time.
It's pretty good.
Dude, I just had it for the first time the other day. I found it on my way to the gym. I was like, what's this? So
I
good.
just feel like
Stockton
Steve's
Wawa
the kind of
right
guy to just drink his own piss as pre-workout. It's like, bro, it's the greatest flavor of all time.
Yeah.
It's the greatest.
Well,
No one could replicate it like I can. This is exactly how I wanted it to taste.
it's weird because all the oils I put into my body just kind of, so when it comes out, there's so much test and vitamins.
And estrogen.
Fuck you, Dalton.
Dude, one of these days, I swear to fucking God, dude, I'm going to take this fucking, I don't even know how big this thing is, but it doesn't matter. That little bird chest, dude.
Yeah.
September 27th, bro. It's over, man.
Yeah, so no one that's in the know about this, Dalton and Jack, is Jack coming up too?
Oh, yeah.
It's a Friday night.
One Jack.
If you can,
Speaking
we
of
can
Jack
grab-
Bond.
if you guys, Terror Bear,
Yeah, hit me.
you guys, Derek.
I might be at Penn State that weekend.
Well, they're flying
dude.
up for a show.
Penn State, Oregon, brother. I'm
Why
sorry.
don't you just go to Penn Island next time, dude?
Oh,
You going to that game?
fuck off of here.
Penn State, Oregon?
Yeah,
That's nuts.
I hope so. Anyway.
That's worth it.
So they're gonna come up and train with us. We're gonna shoot some content, and Steve talks a lot of shit
Motherfucker on
to
fire,
Dalton.
dude.
So Steve thinks he can take a chest shot, a slap from Dalton as hard as he can.
Yo, so it's funny. So last night, like, or yesterday, I
He
guess.
took back shots. I get it.
Oh, back shots. When you had your 3-hour drive and you're like, yo, ask me a question. I said that shit and you reposted it. And then
Yeah.
John reposted it. And my wife goes, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, what are you talking about? And she goes, are you being serious? You're going to let him. And I was like, yeah, fuck him, man. She
Dude,
goes,
it's gonna
she goes-
ruin you.
She goes, he's going to stop your heart.
Yeah. Dude, you ever heard of DeMar Hamlin? It's gonna happen like that. Dude. Call me T. Higgins, dog. I'm gonna drop your ass.
I sent him like a video of Big Show, all the slaps and all the chest slaps.
That's what I showed her. She goes,
compilation.
He's gonna stop your heart. I was like, nah, dude.
It's gonna be so
She's
bad.
like your Adrian right now.
Yeah.
Dude,
You can't win.
Can't win. One from like me and Jack. Or just
All right. Well, we didn't say that, right?
Yeah. Well, you have two chests, two boobs, one boob.
Yeah, dude.
Dalton, one boob. Jack.
I'll get one Jack this one, and then
He's gonna. I think he's gonna hit harder. Dalton's stout.
Yeah, you gotta remember. You gotta remember though. Jack's 6'6".
Yeah, dude.
So
He's 6'6".
He's gangly, bro. So he's gonna have more torque on him.
Dude, and that Duster, he's got some power behind that thing.
Yeah.
Bro. Mustache rise. He charges for him at his merch table. Just saying.
He is like a taller, stretched out version of you,
Who?
Jack.
That's disrespectful, dude.
I mean, that's disrespectful for Jack. I mean, that's a compliment to me. I'll take that.
Yeah. All right. Well, sorry, Jack.
Jack's a legend.
All right, guys. Let's get on to the Terry. Do you have the physique segment?
Yep, we're good to go here.
Prove it.
Alrighty, we are doing a special physique segment, and we are throwing that up
This is the code.
now. Dalton, can you see that on your side?
Oh yeah, I'm here for it.
This is so good.
Bum energy.
Are we debating this? I just have a question. Are we debating who has the better physique? Because this has actually been an argument between myself and the rest of the Cincy boys, Jack and Aaron and Carson and crew, who had the better physique between these two guys and in what context they did.
Dude, so this is Terry's segment. He thought of this. This is all him.
I love
But
it.
just because
what's the-
there was a wrestler on this week, I was like, yo, would you let me like throw up the option this week? And he was cool as shit. He's like, yeah, that's cool. And I was like, there's a thing on the internet about who has the better physique. Is it the Ultimate Warrior or is it Lex Luger? And Dalton, go ahead. You go first.
Can I get the side by side?
Yep.
Cool. So this picture specifically, I think that's hard, bro. I just think there's not a lot better physique than Luger, and I think Luger's legs are better. So like, it depends on how you break this down. If you break it down from a bodybuilding standpoint, I think Luger has the better physique.
Yeah.
But I think, and this might just not to be like physique oriented, it's just all of it, right? It's the entire aesthetic and physique. I think Warrior has the better wrestling physique. You know what I'm
He
saying?
looks more like a superhero.
I think Warrior has better delts. I think Warrior has better biceps.
No
I think
way.
Luger has.
Yeah, I think he's got better arms, like the shoulder and everything.
Yeah, I think
Just in
Luger has
that
a better
photo.
chest, and Luger has better. If I remember correctly, I don't know if there's any back shots on there, but I think Luger has a better back, and I think Luger has better legs. But wrestling, no one gives a shit about your legs in wrestling. It's an upper body business for a reason. They say that all the time. I think Warrior has the better wrestling physique, but Luger's a dog.
So these are closer because the other one where they're side by side, that's like late WCW Warrior. He was softer.
Yeah, I think that's also late Luger as well, though. To be fair,
That was Luger like 95, 96.
was it?
So
Okay.
that was.
That's a little later. It's a little
I think that
later.
was from Bash at the Beach, right? Because he wore Sting face paint when he came
Yeah.
out.
By the way, I saw your Sting shirt. So sick.
Oh,
Sting-
this
Sting
one?
is awesome.
Yeah. All
Love
right.
Sting. But
Love
like, I don't know if you guys
Like, look at that.
It's just like
What are you
that's
talking
the thing.
about?
He has better conditioning too. Like his conditioning is better than Warriors as well.
Well, if you go back to like Warrior, like the first time he
Like
was in
93.
WWE, even
Yeah,
like
93.
earlier than that, right?
Oh,
'Cause
like
remember,
90?
remember Vince fired him because he held Vince hostage for money.
Yeah, I was like 93.
When he got
or 4.
fired, he came back and everyone thought it was a different Warrior because he cut his hair and he was smaller, and that was around
Yeah.
the steroid time. But like the roided up Warrior, I don't think
Oh, he's
anyone
tall.
touches the original roided up Warrior.
I would argue, I guess again, it's in that context. I think that guy right there, fucking sick. But Batista in like 06, I think has the greatest wrestling physique of all time.
No way. He's overdeveloped.
Oh, yeah,
His like shoulders
bro.
are like overdeveloped.
He looks so cool though. I'm not saying in a bodybuilding aspect, it's probably like Triple H in like 02. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Dude. So you're all right. So you think that Warrior has the greatest wrestling physique ever? Is that what you're saying?
I'd have to think about it. I mean, listen, Lex was brought over to WWE originally because Vince was starting a bodybuilding federation. Remember they were shooting machine guns into the crowd?
So
Ico
cool,
Pro, he was going to be like their guy. And there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
His physique is wild. But you're saying the best professional wrestling physique?
Oh yeah, in a bodybuilding context, it's completely different, right? Proportions, conditioning, etc. Just from strictly a like professional wrestling, like I think
Brock Lesnar. Oh, all right. Well, that's the Warrior when he came back. So you see how much smaller he is?
Yeah, but he's fucking shredded.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you.
Can you guys actively pull up I don't know if you're like, can you actively pull up like an early Warrior physique shot?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, but then like, so Lesnar in like probably prime like 03, 04, like that Lesnar.
Yeah,
that's a phenomenal like that. I always think Batista, Triple H, and like I said, Triple H had a gnarly when he came back from the quad injury in like 02.
Yeah, he looked insane. But then he when he wanted to have a kid, he got a little soft. He got super soft.
Yeah, dude, he got off the gas. Daddy. What about Scott Steiner? Are we just thinking his biceps are just too much?
I think he's like underdeveloped in too many areas. Like his chest is so small, but his arms are so big.
Yeah, but he looks so cool. Chainmail.
Yeah, but he's not the best. He's not the best pro wrestling body.
No, but he's fucking Scott Steiner, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's all you need to be. Sting had it. Sting was jacked back in the day. I mean, not quite to the level of these guys.
Sting had insane legs, so he had like a basketball player's like jump, his vertical leap.
You could tell this is WCW Warrior too. I feel like because of the tattoo on his arm. He didn't have that knee unless he did like the second go around maybe. But
no, this is definitely there. No, this is. I think this is from when he came back from the WWE.
They come back.
Yeah, because he had his hair was chopped down and he was a lot smaller.
Dude, speaking of, because there's a conspiracy out there about the fake Warrior. Kerry Von Erich had a great wrestling physique.
He did, but he was missing a foot.
Yeah, but like early Kerry Von Erich, bro, chill out. What, is Batman not a superhero because he doesn't have parents? Remember what I said about orphans last time? I stand by that.
Now look, that's early Warrior.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Derek, you got to get there.
Dude, get me there. Let's do it.
Clearly make that guy.
Get me there. I used to have that hair. I'm halfway there. Let's go.
Grow that back out.
I'll grow it out.
I really want to get a hair transplant. That's what I want to do.
What's that? You're losing your hair?
Probably.
Mine's all on my back now.
Yeah, mine's
I was gonna shave mine.
in my own
Dude, I'm a gorilla these days.
All right, that's enough of that segment. Let's get on with the show. So, Derek, do you want to read it? You want me to read it?
I got some reading to do, I suppose. All right, let me just pull up the notes. All right.
Thanks for letting me throw that this week, Terry.
Hero Zero time?
Yeah.
You got it.
Doing? All right, it's time for Hero or Zero. Yeah.
Hero or Zero, it's the best fucking thing on Muscle Geeks.
Thanks, Terry.
That was our band. That was not Terry.
Oh, you're right. Thanks, guys. It's time for Hero Zero.
How do we afford a band?
We're looking at next month's movie releases and deciding if they're going to be a hero or a zero.
Hero is Zero.
Thanks, guys. All right. Up first,
You
we
heard
have
the Real Men of Genius thing? That's what that reminded me of.
yeah, Real Man of Genius.
Remind me of like Highlander.
I love that shit. All right. The Conjuring Last Rites comes out September 5th of 2025. The budget is approximately $130 million. We're going to look at it. Let's see. Ed and Lorraine Warren face their final case investigating a terrifying 1986 haunting in Pennsylvania. As malevolent spirits torment a family, the Warrens confront their most personal and dangerous battle yet. The film serves as the chilling finale to the Conjuring saga. What do you guys think about the Conjuring's Last Rites?
Steve, you go. But before you go, everyone in the chat, if you guys want to say Hero Zero, and then when I'll go last, and then when I go last,
We'll
we'll go to the chat. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Steve.
What, you said 100 and what?
130 mil.
I mean, yeah, I think it'd probably be Hero, but because the budget's not that bad. But I mean, it's just the same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same story, just different names of the characters, or this. You know, it's the same. It's the same.
Wow,
thing.
dude, way to describe every movie ever.
All right, dude. No, but seriously, with the Conjuring, like it's always the same. Like you know what to expect.
Oh yeah.
And it's like
Jump scares, baby.
Like I guess it's based off true events, but it's not all accurate. So like that takes away from it.
Okay. So you're saying 0?
No, I think like box office wise, I think it'll probably because it's only 136.
So it has to do like over 3.
Oh no, 0.
0?
Yeah.
All right, Dalton, what do you got?
I mean, Steve's right. I mean, it's just the same thing over and over. But like, I enjoyed the first one, but you know what you're getting into. It's to his point, it's literally just the same people who keep running into this like one demon and a couple little smackling of others, and then they get jump scared, and then like that's it. I'm sure it's gonna do fine in terms of like sales, right? But I mean, I don't really want to watch it, if I'm gonna be honest.
Terry? Or excuse me, Derek?
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Put it in reverse, Derek.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm
We'll see.
tired and old.
Wait,
what do you think?
Did you call me? Did you mistake?
No, I was looking over it
Derek
because I
again?
know Derek's doing the reading. So then I was like, don't say Terry next because just how it would break down. I fucked up. Derek, please.
All right. Anyway, I'm saying 0 for all the same reasons.
All right.
I'm tired of it.
Okay.
It's like the Exorcist movie. Like how many are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Here?
I liked the first one a lot.
Yeah.
That was cool. But then
First 2 or 3 weren't bad.
figured it out after that. Now it's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
Are
Terry?
you talking about the original Exorcist?
I'm talking about The Conjuring.
Dude, the Poltergeist was a good
Yeah.
bunch of movies, though. I don't know why I'm throwing that out there, but around the same time. Terry, what do you got?
I'm going Hero on this one, fellas. I am going to say that I bet it'll be good, and I bet it'll make money, and here's why. There's nothing that it's up against, and I think Weapons has everybody hot for horror right now. So I think it's just going to ride this wave and actually do pretty decent. I think this is all going to come out to timing, and are people ready for more horror? And I think general audiences are, thanks to the success of Weapons.
I'm going to second Terry. I'm going to say Hero. The reason why it's the final one, right? So anyone that's a fan of the series is going to go out and watch it. The other thing is it's coming out around spooky season, so it might have some legs to it. People are going to it'll run its course, and then it might pick up again right around Halloween as we get closer. Also, yeah, Terry's right. There is not much competition. And you know what the one thing that bothered me about this series? The guy in it, right? The husband, he's a father in another horror movie series.
Insidious.
Yeah, and it confuses the hell out of me.
Yeah. He's like the same guy in both movies, more or less.
Yeah.
He plays the same character. It's the same type
He does him well. He does that character well. But yeah, I agree. He's just, I don't know. Maybe he's like a traveling salesman type of dad. You never know.
All right, let's see what everyone else is saying there.
Clean up the
Terry,
chat.
be so kind.
A lot of toast.
Yeah, we'll just go down to the Hero or Zero.
Time for the, what did you say? Time for the walker?
Louis G. What's up, Louis? Hero, Stephen James, Hero, Mr. Milquetoast. I was going to say Hero, but 130 million. That's too much for a horror movie to cost. I agree.
Really? Is that expensive for a horror movie?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stephen James, Conjuring Devil, made me do
What's
it.
up,
It was
Steve?
dog shit. Neat. My sister, Hero. Stephen James, don't ruin the fun, Steve. Shit, man. Luigi, imagine all the Pennsylvanians lining up outside the movie tavern for this movie.
That's pretty scary.
That's
That's pretty
a
scary.
movie we need to make 325 mil to break even. That's a hard climb. Yeah, that's.
I will say, I think the cool thing I did see like a preview for it that they are going to incorporate like live footage from like back then.
Oh,
too.
we're talking about that. We're talking about that.
Yeah,
in
so I think
a couple
that's
seconds.
kind of like cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right.
not
Right
enough
on.
to change my.
We're not high on this, Derek. What do you got next?
All right. Up next is The Cut. Scheduled for a limited theatrical release in the United States, also on September 5th. We have no official budget, and let's see what she's all about. A retired fighter, Orlando Bloom, risks everything for one last shot at glory, enduring a brutal weight cut under his ruthless coach, John Turturro, As his body and mind unravel, the line between redemption and destruction blurs. A gritty psychological sports drama. All right, what are we thinking, John?
I mean, this can't be like a high budget film. We don't know what the budget is, but I don't think this movie is expected to financially kill it. But I think it's going to be interesting because we talked about this last week. Yeah. This movie isn't going to have a lot about fighting. It's going to have a lot to do with the preparation for fighting and like making weight and stuff like that. So it's offering something new, a new wrinkle. Who's the lead actor in it?
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, like we haven't seen him in a role like this.
We've seen him in a role since Pirates.
Yeah, I can't
recall anything.
But I think it'll be cool to see like an aggressive cut, man, and like doing some bodybuilding. I can kind of relate to some of that, so I think it'll be fun to see. Steve, what do you think?
Hero or Zero?
Oh yeah, I should actually say that. I'm gonna say it's a hero because the expectations are low.
All right, Steve-O?
I think it looks cool. I think the concept's cool. I think it should have went to streaming. I think going to a theater, it's going to be a zero.
Okay.
It's going to gain the audience, or I don't think people care about the preparation or can appreciate it like us, maybe. I think it's a great, like you said, wrinkle or perspective of like the preparation instead of the actual fight itself. But yeah, I think they probably should have went streaming. It'd probably kill once it gets on some type of streaming service, but I'm going to say zero, but it's probably going to be a good watch once it.
All right.
Like clicking or sticking, I'll stick it.
Are you going to miss the gym for it?
Well, no.
All right.
To see it in theater? No.
Dalton, what do you got?
It's just hard for me. Like, dude, you're just like, it's Orlando Bloom. I'm like, all right. Like, this Legolas is a fighter now. It's insane. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. I just think, I think Steve definitely, listen, contrary to popular belief, I think Steve actually is a slightly intelligent dude.
Boo.
Well,
Look
he's
at that
right.
smile.
Though. I do think this would do a lot better.
Table just went pling.
Because, well, I just don't think Orlando Bloom has that kind of drawing power. So, like, if he's the lead in the movie, I just don't see people being like, dude, I got to go see the new Legolas flick. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Plus, this is just solely me. What's that dude, like 145 pounds? Like, fucking, all right, dude, you're going to fight? Sick. When I'm watching children fight, dude, 145 pounds.
Okay.
That's his personal.
Featherweight. Shout out to the featherweight.
Those guys move fast. They're fun to watch.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like getting hit by a pillow, but you know.
Yeah, but do you think he trains like what's his face, Christian Bale in The Fighter? Like, do you think like he probably?
I think
went
it's
through it.
I'm sure there's some great montage action in this movie.
Yeah,
I see it.
But I think they're focused more on like the other parts of a cut. So like wearing the trash bag, sweating in the sauna, like diuretic.
I think I think that's the definitely more interesting part about it is like they're not showing. It's not really about him like fighting. It's more about the preparation. Like you said, I think that is an interesting take. I still think. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like that's going to be something that people want to go to the movies to watch. Like it's more about like, oh shit, what's this? And then watch it on Netflix.
I think it's going to make a lot of people look at that because when I see some of the stuff they're showing, I'm like, yeah, that's a week out from a bodybuilding comp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Derek, what do you got?
I also it's just weird. Sorry, I was just going to say, it's just weird that he looks like, what's the dude's name? Was it like Pedro? I think his name's Pedro.
Pedro Pascal?
Yeah, he looks like that guy kind of.
A
little bit.
Maybe. So not in this picture. In the other pictures when you guys are shooting.
Oh, yeah, because he's getting older.
Sure.
Derek, what do you think?
There?
Oh, wait, Hero Zero. Did he say
Hero?
Oh,
dude, I'm going to say Hero.
All right. I'm going with Hero.
I think it'd be a good movie.
I think that it's cool perspective, and I think, I don't know, maybe it's because I grew up like in a hardcore sports town, like wrestling, and always having to make weight and shit, and I've been in that trash bag suit, so I fucking hate it. But I think a lot of people are into that. I think people that are into like sports culture like that or people that train might be really into it. I'm saying Hero. I think it'll draw a crowd.
Wow. 3 heroes. No. Terry.
So I'm going to go with, I think it's going to be a the game is box office hero or zero, right? Because it is definitely going to be a box office zero, but I think it's going to be a fucking hero of a movie.
Okay.
But what's the game when we say hero or zero? Did we ever define that?
So I've said that it's like
Box office,
whatever we want, but like it was supposed to be box office. So it kind of just was whatever the fuck you want.
Your own personal hero. I guess.
Then I gotta go that it's gonna be a box office zero, and that's the problem is the people. The problem is the audience, not the movie. I think the movie will be great, but too many people will not go.
That's fair. And let's jump in the chat.
Chat, what you think?
I think I saw our buddy Dutch in the chat. Dutch, what's up, dude? Thanks a lot for that Kelce thing, buddy. So Dutch says hero, milquetoast zero. There are 2 actors. Those 2 actors can have been cheap to hire. Luigi says 0. Dutch, Johnny, you look like you're on a cut now. Thanks, buddy. Wait, is that an insult?
Yeah, he called you a small, weak bitch.
Slightly intelligent dude.
Yeah.
If Microman can make a profession of it in the ring, surely a weight cut Bloom could. All right.
Sure.
What do you got
All
there?
right. Moving up. Up next, we have The Long Walk coming out September 12th. No budget has been reported yet. And the story is, in a dystopian future, 100 teenage boys must compete in a deadly walking contest where stopping means execution. Ray Garrity, played by Cooper Hoffman, pushes through exhaustion while forging fragile bonds with other walkers. A raw and emotional Stephen King adaptation. Dalton, what are you thinking about it, brother?
Dude, I'm actually kind of excited to see. I just feel like it's as long as they can like actually make it suspenseful, right, and kind of like to have that oh shit factor to it. Because usually Stephen King doesn't miss, bro. Like I'll give him that. And I just think the premise of it's just different. But if the game is box office, I don't know. You said there's no really like name value actors, right?
No one big in this. No, but we don't know the budget either.
Yeah, I just don't think Stephen King's name alone anymore is enough to like for like a theater concept. I just don't think it's enough to draw enough. I think it's gonna be a sick movie to watch at home, to be honest with you. So I guess box office zero, but I think it'll be sweet to watch. Like I'm gonna watch it.
All right.
Right on.
Steve?
So I agree with Dalton, but I'm
Hell
going to
yeah.
go hero just because I think Stephen King, like he said, doesn't miss. And I think it's going to be like a sneaky. Like
Think it's
opening
gonna
weekend,
gain
it's not
traction
gonna,
once it's out,
I think
like-
it's going to gain traction.
You-
Like opening weekend, it's
you
not
think
going to
this is
do
gonna,
anything
like-
crazy, but word's going to spread.
What was the last Stephen King movie? Dr. Sleep? Yeah. Didn't that
Probably.
that wasn't that a good movie, but it didn't do well?
It was an unbelievably good movie for trying to be a sequel to The Shining.
Yeah,
Great
like,
movie.
Stephen King misses sometimes.
I don't know, man.
It's
He
It's
wakes up
rare.
every morning, and when he writes like books and shit, he just has a big old bowl of oops all bangers.
But the one thing I think too that I disagree with Dalton is because there is no names and it's like fresh faces. I think that helps maybe.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, I could see that helping, right?
Yeah.
Like giving
I mean,
these
that's the
new
thing
guys
about
to see
these
who.
movies is it could be a thing, like you said. It might just be a thing where it's like maybe this is what builds one of those people in the movie into
Yeah.
being like the next kind of name, right?
Yeah, but
True.
so then you would have to go to the movie first and then see the guy act. So it's not like
Yeah.
that person is drawing you to the film.
And
I don't
that's
think-
why I said it's a zero.
And I don't think Stephen King is as much as a draw as like a Christopher Nolan.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, yo, you're
that's
gonna
fair.
Christopher Nolan's putting out
Not
a movie,
anymore.
selling tickets a year out.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna jump to the thing and just be like zero.
Zero? Okay.
I mean, I think it's going to definitely crush like outside of like streaming. It's going to be a great.
I think it's gonna be a great
Yeah.
movie. I just don't think it's gonna do well in the box office.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with hero.
Oh.
Yeah, it's be a little different here. My thinking is, comes out mid-September, right? It's coming off a wave of other really good horror movies that we've had all summer, and then we have the release of Stranger Things streaming. I think people are going to be in the mood for like spooky kids doing shit and like some scary stuff. You know, what are these kids up to? Life or death situation. And like Stephen King crushes those types of books.
Yeah.
Those types of films are always great. So I think it'll be fun. I think people are going to gain. I think it's going to gain a following from people after it's been out for like a week.
So you think it's gonna have like some legs?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it'll turn into one of those a week or so later. Holy shit, this is actually awesome.
Terry, what do you got?
I think it's going to be a big old bowl of shit. I think it's going to be a 0. I think it's going to tank. I don't think it's going to be very good. Mark Hamill's in this movie. Mark Hamill has never been in a good movie other than Star Wars. Full stop. Those first 3 Star Wars with Mark Hamill, great. Him on the small screen as the Joker, great. Everything else Mark Hamill has been in has been dog shit. So I'm looking at it as the trend. I don't think this is going to be good at all.
Wait, was Mask of the Phantasm in theaters?
You got me there.
Nice.
That doesn't really.
Suck it, nerd.
There's been no good Mark Hamill live action after the first 3 Star Wars movies.
For sure.
Full stop.
You got it.
But also, people don't read. It's a book. This isn't going to work. You can't do things based on books. You got to do things based on TikToks, or it doesn't work. I don't.
I don't like that sentence.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
And I might strike you later for saying it. I don't know.
Books are for nerds.
I feel like
Yeah.
right now.
Was elected to
Reads.
lead, not to read.
Who reads? This isn't a reading podcast. Terry, can we jump over to the chat real fast?
What say you, chat? All right.
That's-
Down.
Yeah.
Gone too far. Walking simulator is a hard sell as a
He
video
said
game.
0. Mr. Milk says 0. Walking simulator is a hard sell as a video game, let alone when it comes to a passive medium like movies. Stephen King was a license to print money back in the 80s. I agree. Even the big red one, Terry. People don't read. Terry, 2025. All right. So, Derek, what do you got next?
Big red one is awesome, by the way. Great drop. All right. Up next is Him, coming out September 19th. No budget yet. A star quarterback's career-ending injury leads him to train with his idol, but mentorship quickly turns sinister. What begins as a dream opportunity spirals into psychological horror. So I'll start off on this one. I'm saying hero. People love Illuminati shit. They love taking a look into like what it takes to be the guy, him, like the star athlete, all that. I think this is going to be really dark and fun. And I think it's going to be a hero. I think it's going to crush it.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you, Derek. I think this is the movie of like the fall.
Yeah.
This is Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan Peele.
Speaking of a guy who hasn't missed, I don't really think he's.
Oops, all bangers.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele produced, not directed. Produced.
Okay.
Shut
I
up,
think
theater
I think
kid.
this is coming out at a perfect time as well with the football season coming back. I think they're going to push this during the commercials of every football game that's happening during the season. And I think this is going to find its audience at just the right time. And I think it's just going to be a good movie. And that's all I got. So I'm going to say hero. Steve.
I'm torn, but because it is Jordan Peele or he's attached to it producing it, I think it's probably going to be a hero. But like, yeah, I'm torn on it.
All right.
But I'll agree with you.
Derek,
All right.
you already said.
I said I'm a hero. Dalton.
Dalton.
Oh, hero for sure. Oops, all bangers. Everything that dude touches is just phenomenal.
Are you saying oops,
And-
all bangers?
Yeah, like cereal.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, dude. Oops, all bangers.
All right.
But like spoken in cursive, like from the south. It's all together. Oops, all bangers.
Oh, all right. All right.
Yeah. Is that dude
I
just
thought he was saying Boonsaw bangers, dude.
bones? Hey, you guys still see me by chance? I feel like I lost the camera feed on my side, by the way.
Yeah, we got you.
We got you.
Okay, sweet. I see you guys. I miss you.
We've seen everything.
Sick. I can see myself. It's
All
fine.
right. So,
Terry.
Terry.
Yo, Tear Bear is calling him.
Terry's on
a
one tonight.
Hero.
There you go.
Him's gonna be a hero. We haven't had a movie like a Jordan Peele movie in a minute, and I think we're all hungry for it. And I think we're excited to see this one. I think this is going to get high school jock, maybe college jock. It'll get Dalton's jock. I think there'll be lots of people that show up for this, and I think this is one of those movies that I think is might be a great gateway horror movie where it gets people who are mostly into sports and not really into fantasy or things like that into a genre like horror. So I'm hoping this does the Lord's work and gets more people interested in horror. Calling it a hero.
Awesome.
Good.
All right. So that's
Quick question: what was the last Jordan Peele movie?
wasn't it the one where they were on the
Space?
farm?
Yeah.
The
That
slave
wasn't.
one?
You can't tell me was that a banger?
What one was
I
that?
think so.
They were sucking people and cows up into the ship.
Oh, Is that nothing?
People.
Nowhere? Nothing?
Yeah, nowhere.
Nope.
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 Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I'm
yeah. That's it. I was thinking of a different. I
Yeah,
was thinking
that
of
movie
Sleep.
was weird, but it was good. It had me the whole
but
time.
it's so good. All I'm saying is he wakes up, he goes, oops, all bangers.
None of his movies have rewatchability, though, do they?
Oh, Get Out does. I think Get Out really
Yeah, I
does.
was gonna say, Get Out was good.
Get Out's pretty solid.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's one of the-
Actually, I would say Us does as well because
The ending messed me up a little bit though.
yeah, but there's
threw me
also
off.
you know what? In all three of these movies, they are very rewatchable because there's stuff you learn in the end that'll be fun to go and look for in the beginning after you've gone through. So I fully disagree with that statement.
All right, I'll go fuck myself then. What do we got next?
all right.
Oops, all bangers.
Oops, all bangers.
Oops, all bangers. All right, moving on to trailers. Daniel Day-Lewis finally breaks his 8-year silence, stepping out of retirement in the haunting new trailer for Anemone, a deeply personal drama co-written and directed by his son, Ronan Day-Lewis. Set against the misty woods of northern England, the trailer throws us into the emotionally charged reunion between a reclusive hermit, who's Daniel Day-Lewis, and his estranged brother, played by Sean Bean. I bet Sean Bean dies. He has to die. He has to be dead in this. The film premieres at the New York Film Festival on September 26th with a limited U.S. theatrical release on October 3rd and a wider rollout beginning on October 10th. John,
Yo,
how do you feel about it?
I think this is like nepotism at its finest. If there's anything that's going to bring Daniel Day-Lewis out of retirement, it's going to be his son directing a movie that he's going to be in.
My boy.
I think though, you know, in addition to that though, Daniel Day-Lewis is probably the best actor, right? That's alive, and he's going to act his ass off like he does in any movie that he does. And if there's any motivation in this movie being or him doing even better than already being the best, it's the fact that his son's the one running the movie. So I'm going to see it. It looks a little boring though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a Daniel Day-Lewis movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking awesome. I love Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm stoked. He's just fun to watch. His movies, the pacing, it takes a while to get there for sure. But you get some great acting along the way. I'm excited for it.
For sure. Steve, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna hero.
That
We're
segment's,
out of that
the
segment.
segment's over, but thanks for trying.
It looks good. I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis is great. He'll probably get nominated for some award because he's going to act it like you said. He's going to crush at acting, and we'll see what his son does. I could see it be a really good acting role, but the movie sucks.
Fair.
He'll get nominated.
Fair.
Dalton.
I think he's absolutely right. I think it'll be a
Dude,
shitty
you guys are
movie.
secretly
He's
best
gonna
friends.
do- Yeah, I
Secret
think
best
we are.
friends. Yeah.
So I chopped the fucking life out of him. I
Sorry.
think I really do think it's going to be a shitty movie, but like he's a really good actor, so it's kind of like whatever. You know what I mean? Like he's going to do a good job in it. Like you said, it's kind of cool that he's coming out of retirement because he is such a good actor. But like, I know we're out of the segment, but it's going to draw because it's Daniel Day-Lewis.
Dude, look
right?
at you throwing all the wrestling terms out there.
Listen, dude, I can't help it. All right, Hulk Hogan, dog, R.I.P. baby.
Daniel
He's a
Day-Lewis,
draw.
is he selling out Madison Square Garden?
No. No, not a chance. But he's going to sell tickets to the movies.
All right. Terry?
I think it's gonna be zero. Yeah, fuck. I think it's gonna be a well-acted movie, but I don't know the kid. I don't know what the kid can do.
Is the kid in the movie?
He's directing the movie.
Oh, I watched on that. I didn't know if he was like in it or just directing.
Yeah, I mean, I always, you know, as a person who does this, like I'm very. It's very rare. I'm gonna say the actor made this movie amazing. So I think it'll have amazing acting, but I think we'll see if it's a good movie. We'll also see if it even has the chance to become a hero. We'll see if this does go to international release and full release, or if this is just going to be a fun little art thing. You got to remember, Daniel Day-Lewis will just appear in something and then bam, he's a phantom back to Ireland or whatever. So he might just do this like you would show up to your kid's fucking school graduation. So I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be any meat on these bones.
All right.
All right.
What do you got, Derek?
That's it for trailers.
That's the only trailer we got. It's
That's
a
it.
slow week.
That's all we got. Oops, no trailers. Sorry.
Oops. No trailers.
All right, moving on to news and notes. Since the Conjuring Last Rites is right around the corner, I wanted to throw it back to one of the creepiest cases Ed and Lorraine Warren ever touched, the infamous Amityville Demon Boy photo. To this day, people still debate whether it's proof of the paranormal or just a chilling coincidence. Seeing this, I got to ask, Dalton, have you ever had a ghost encounter of your own?
Oh, dude. Yeah. So
You're from the South, dude. There's ghosts everywhere down there, right?
Yeah.
Riddled with them.
I mean,
Southern Ohio. Listen, dude.
Never
Southern
mind. You're not
Ohio-
from the South.
Well, like. It's
You're
like
in
the cutoff
Ohio.
For the South.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
dude,
right.
I'm right by Kentucky. That's the cutoff for the South. That's how that works.
All right, that's fair.
It's like it's like Kentucky, Ohio River, which weirdly belongs to Kentucky. Fun fact. And then I'm like 10 miles off the river, so technically South. But like the good part of the South, where it's like slaves are bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but so my wife and I just had, when we just had my daughter 18-ish months ago, we were living in a house we were renting, and I don't know what the deal was, but we have a 6-year-old as well, and so we would just be like in the middle of the night. I just would always be hearing like pitter patter, like running through the house, and it's a fairly large house, and so I would just hear it running, and I'm like, this kid just out running. So, and I would go and check, and he'd just be in his awake, like in his room awake, and just talk to him, and he would just keep telling me he was like seeing stuff in his room, like he was seeing like people and like weird, scary figures behind his door and shit in the room, and I'm just dude, you're 6 and having bad dreams, watching TV shows and stuff, and so that just kept happening, and like weird things would happen, and like I would change the batteries in the smoke detector, and it would keep going off.
Wow.
That kind of shit. And I just was like, all right, this is wild. So one night, this has been going on for a month or two. And one night, this hallway in this house was, probably 40 foot long. Like it's a long hallway. So it's like his room's all the way at the end of the hallway, and ours is at the complete other end of the hallway. And so I hear, this is probably midnight-ish, and I hear running all through the house, just straight up the hallway. And I'm like, this little fucker needs to go to bed. And it's like the running's coming toward us. So I'm going to catch him. Like, I'm going to come out the room and catch his ass. And I come out of the room, and there's no one there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, maybe he ran back to his room. So I go in there, and he's out. Dead asleep. TV's been off. Like, I'm like, oh shit. I go back in the room, I look at my wife, I'm like, hey dude, I think our fucking house really is haunted. And what was crazy about that is before we lived in the house, we lived in an apartment where the same time every night, all the smoke detectors would go off. It was like
Dude, the ghost followed you?
morning.
You got a ghost following you.
Swear to God. So we lived in an apartment in Florence, Kentucky before we lived in this house. And every night, like all the smoke detectors, there's 3 of them that was in the apartment, would go off at 3:27 every night. And we would be like, what the fuck? And then they would just go off, and then they would turn off. And it was like, change the batteries. All right, cool. Take it, like that kind of shit.
Your kids never
stuff.
woke up and started running like
Not in the apartment.
out of the house.
No, he never sleepwalks, and like he would never get up to
Like a
do that
Naruto
kind of
character.
Shit. Yeah, like so we just hear like that kind of shit, and I just thought like, all right, dude, we're in Kentucky. These fucking rednecks don't know how to wire stuff properly. You know what I mean? And then like that kind of shit would just happen, and it just kept happening and kept happening, and it would just be weird shit. It would like TVs coming on and off, just nothing. Smoke detectors going off at 3:30, but it was the same time every night.
Is it still happening?
And then like it doesn't happen anymore because listen, dude, I go to church and shit now. It's crazy. Yeah.
Anyone else have?
Like,
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm just saying like that kind of shit is just insane to me. Like it just because the other thing about the house that I wanted to add in was we stayed there through the winter, and this was like leading up to this moment. It was like all the kind of like, oh shit, I think our house is haunted. In our windowsill, there were like bees and shit in the dead of winter that would just show up. I swear to God. Like,
is this where you're living now?
Ask my wife. No. Not right now. We're actually in the process of buying a house right now. I'm actually at my folks' house. We're like moving into our house in like 5 weeks. But
Nice.
that rental house that we were just in, I swear on the dude, swear to anything. Like, ask my wife. There would be fucking bees and shit in the dead of winter in our windowsill one day, and then they would disappear, and then they would come back, and it's just that kind of shit, like fucking honeybees, dude.
No,
Fucking 10 degrees outside. I'm like, yeah, dude, our house is definitely haunted. We got the fuck out of there.
some Candyman shit. Anyone else have any haunting stories?
I don't have haunting, but I swear when I was 6 years old, I heard sleigh bells on my roof on Christmas morning. Swear to God. Yeah, that's what I got.
All right, Derek.
All right. Yeah, definitely. I think my house is haunted as shit.
Yeah, the one you're in.
Actually,
Yeah,
ghosts are for sure real, just so we're clear.
dude, it's
Nah,
old.
I mean,
It's creepy.
we can talk about it.
Dude, we moved in to this house, right? I didn't know anyone, like I didn't know the landlord or anything like that. We move in and we go in, and the day we move in, there's an old key. Like it looks like from like the 1800s, like early 1900s, like this big like cast iron key, and it's nailed to the kitchen wall, like dead center, and then like in like calligraphy on this like tattered old piece of cloth, it said like congrats to the newlyweds. And we weren't married, we were just engaged at the time. And I'm like, what? And I took this key around and I couldn't find anywhere that it belonged. I called the cleaning company that we had go in before we moved in. I called the landlord. I saw the previous tenant. Like I reached out. No one knows where this key came from, but it was nailed to the wall and it looked old as shit. I still have it.
Yeah.
It's creepy as hell. I don't know where it came from, and we hear shit in that house.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking freaky. I could talk for like an hour about stuff in that house.
Wow. Terry, do you have
Did
any?
I hear that Steve
Art?
thinks ghosts aren't real?
No, he's talking about Santa. Santa's real.
No, I mean, we can talk about it, but I don't know.
Crazy that Steve doesn't
It's like, I don't know. Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, dude.
Just,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's
How do we build the pyramids?
no, I mean, there's no proof.
Bro, they're trying to
Nice.
keep him out of this country every day, pal.
You know what I mean?
That's that. Oh yeah. I also believe in those. Ask Joe Rogan.
I mean, I
dude.
believe
He's
that
got
you
proof.
guys, had your experience. I'm not taking away from that, but like, I don't know. I'm one of those, like, unless it happens to me or I have like that experience or I see it, it like doesn't exist. And I don't know.
That's
like,
saying
I
don't
believe you,
in
though. Like, I
Holocaust because
believe-
you weren't in it.
I mean, that's a wild.
It's crazy. That's
I don't
insane. That's
know.
the same thing.
Dude, my grandfather, rest in peace, was a preacher, right? And he would tell me like of like exorcisms he had done when he was younger, and like talk about how like spirits were around all the time. And just because like he was
That's
a
so
preacher,
scary.
like doesn't mean like they don't believe in that stuff. Like it's around. Like they know
Yeah.
it's around. Like it's they can
Wow.
Oh yeah,
feel it.
definitely believe in spirit like that, like
Yeah.
what you're saying, but like an actual ghost.
Yeah, like bad spirits though, like bad entities are around you.
Yeah, maybe.
It's pretty crazy.
yeah.
Maybe not me anymore, dude. 'Cause they fucking know better. All right.
Maybe.
It's
I mean,
Yeah.
I can get behind that, but when I look at
I
this
don't know.
photo, I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. Pretty creepy, man.
It is creepy as shit. I mean, a part of me wants to believe that's real, but that's wild if it is.
All right.
Pretty cool if you think about it.
You going in there? You're staying in that house?
I'm not staying in
Fuck.
that house. Hell no.
Dude.
Oh, come on. Let's go podcast in the house.
Oh, that's different. That's different. I'll go like
There's a
at
whole
night,
movie
fuck
about
around
that. It
and
ends
leave.
I'm not
poorly.
going.
But am I gonna live there and try to raise a family and like it's 1 a.m. I wake up from a midnight
Yeah.
snack.
You see what happened to Ryan Reynolds when
and
he
I
went in
go
that
to
house?
Walk up
Yeah.
the stairs and that little fuck's
chopping wood.
I'm not going in there without Ecto 1. That's
No way.
rosaries and power packs. That's where I'm
That
going.
movie
with
used
that.
to mess with me as
Hell
a
yeah.
child because like the
I mean,
glowing red windows, like the eyes. Oh my god, there was a
Yeah.
house in the neighborhood that had like the red candle. I remember just seeing that and I'd be like, oh my god. No thanks. Hard pass.
So I'll jump in the next one. So Paramount just dropped the bombshell. World War Z is officially back on the front burner, with the sequel now listed as a top studio priority alongside Star Trek and Top Gun 3. After years of silence, it looks like Brad Pitt's zombie blockbuster blockbuster is finally crawling its way back to the screen. Derek, I got to ask, are you fired up for this comeback, or do you think the zombie craze is dead and buried?
I was about as big of a zombie person as anyone was, like, when it came out, like, when I was in college, like, 2008-ish through, like, the almost like 2020 almost, I guess. But
It was huge.
yeah, I love that stuff. I'm going to watch it for sure. Brad Pitt always is a good time. He's good in the action genre.
100%.
Like, I think it'll be a cool movie, but I don't know that zombies are back. I don't know that they ever quite will be, at least not for a while. I think right now we're on more of a vampire kick. I think zombies will have their time, but it's not right now.
Do you prefer a running zombie or a walking zombie?
Ooh, I mean, I love, like, a Romero zombie is always creepy in its own right. But for my movies, I want to see, like, the crazy running zombie, like 28 days, weeks, years later style. It's fucking relentless, coming for you. Like, especially ones that can think a little bit are always fun. Like, I want to see you just get overwhelmed with a fucking horde coming at you. Like when you're playing Left 4 Dead, those games.
Oh, dude, World War Z. We actually played the video game for a while.
Dude, it's so good. It's so
I think
good.
there's one called Days Gone that's really good too.
It's free right now on PlayStation, I think, and I've been staring at it. I don't know if I should.
It's super sick.
Yeah, I might have to go for
Dude,
it.
we should do like a watch and play for World War Z. We just get Dalton in there.
Yeah, dude, we get banned.
I'll hop in, dude.
Let's go.
You know how our chats went.
Yeah.
You guys play PlayStation?
Yeah, but my chats should never be brought up ever again.
I think anyone's gaming chat should be brought up.
Yeah, I'll get banned. Terry,
Dude, those Modern Warfare 2 lobbies back in the day were fucking fierce.
Oh man.
Terry, you excited for this?
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I thought that World War Z had some of the best ideas for a zombie movie that I had seen in like a really long time. It made the genre exciting. The tower of zombies, where like bodies are just using bodies to like climb each other. Like I'd always thought about that, but I'd never seen that in a movie. So it was nice to finally see something like that. Although the ending was a little crazy in that he infected himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how's he gonna be in a sequel?
Well, he's Brad Pitt.
Well, no, they found.
Doesn't have to make sense.
No, he didn't infect himself. He gave himself a virus.
Was it AIDS?
It was
Super AIDS, actually.
I think it was.
No, it wasn't AIDS.
Oh.
It was, I forget what the disease was, but he injected himself with it, and then he became blind. Like the zombies couldn't see him, smell him, notice that he was around or anything.
But clever, like clever move. And
I wanna say it was
like how they're
syphilis.
fast.
You think he gave himself the clap, perhaps?
I don't know, dude. AIDS sounds pretty spot on.
This might have been AIDS.
Definitely wasn't AIDS. But he injected himself with that. He became blind to the zombies. But Dalton, what do you think? Yeah, great.
Great search.
Dude, I just think Brad Pitt's a cool guy, but I don't know. I guess it depends on how, like, which way, which direction this movie's going to go, and kind of what the story is from here, right? I think the zombie like craze is never fully going to die. Like he was saying earlier, it was so big for fucking 10 years or longer.
Yeah.
But like, I just feel like it's never going to like fade out. Like everyone's always going to enjoy a good zombie flick, and it's just so real. It's so actually possible out of all the, between vampires and werewolves and all that other crazy shit. Like zombies is like that shit could happen, right? Like it always just feels real. There's always some level of like realism to those movies, and then everyone always likes to think, whether they admit it or not, like, oh, in the zombie apocalypse, like this is what I would do. You know what I mean? Like everyone always has a survival strategy. Everyone always has like, oh well, if I was,
I have a zombie plan. Just saying.
I would turn on everyone.
I have one.
I would infiltrate gangs and turn on all of them.
I'm going to the mountains. I got a camp in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Field, so.
Good luck.
Oh, dude, show me where it's at, dude.
No way, brother. I'm off the grid. I'm off the grid, baby.
Steve, what do you think?
Beat it.
All right.
Video game's gonna be dope, but nah.
I think that the first movie they changed the third act. They had to reshoot the entire third act of the movie. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see where this goes. I wouldn't necessarily say the movie was a blockbuster though. Wasn't it like in the 300 million?
Dude, it was a pretty big deal. But I don't know if that was delayed or not, honestly. I don't know what it did initially. But I remember it, like, culturally, it was like a huge deal when it came out.
True.
Yeah, the budget was high because they had to they rewrite and reshoot the film's third act.
And Brad Pitt's a cool guy.
He's great in every movie.
The book is
Love Brad
phenomenal. It's a great read.
Favorite Brad Pitt movie?
My favorite Brad Pitt movie, probably Troy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. There's
Achilles
no one else.
Fucking coolest, dude.
You got a favorite Brad Pitt movie?
Moneyball.
Great pick.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome pick.
That's why I said it. That's why I said it. I know.
Man, probably Inglourious Bastards.
Awesome.
That's a
Terry?
good movie too.
I don't
Fight
know.
Club.
I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's a pretty good Brad Pitt movie.
Pretty awesome.
But Inglourious
He's Brock
Basterds-
Samson in that movie. I love it.
Hey, he beat Bruce Lee up.
Yeah, I think I like him in Inglourious Bastards a little bit more.
Have any of you guys watched Venture Brothers at all? Cartoon on Adult
yeah.
Swim. I'm telling you, his character in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Brock Samson. It is the exact same dude. It's awesome.
Dude, fun fact, just because no one else really watched the show, from what I heard, right? Brock Samson was going to be my wrestling name.
Oh, dude, I
Swear
would
to
love
God.
that. You should totally do
Yeah.
that. Steal the
I
outfit.
mean, if it wasn't, I'll do it. I'm way cooler.
That's mostly just what I wear every day. Anyway. Just black T-shirt forever.
Yeah, just walk out to the ring with a black T-shirt and
Yeah.
jeans on.
I'll do it. I just thought it was such a cool name, and like I like the show. I just thought it was a cool because I just didn't want to wrestle under.
Dude,
my
this
real
show's
name.
so funny. Can we take a little side quest to talk about how good this show is for
Let's
a second?
do it.
If you guys,
Venture Bros?
yeah, dude. If you guys
Dude.
grew up with like Johnny Quest and all those types of cartoons, like your classic superhero stuff, this is
Let's
a
say I'm
parody
working on a research
of
paper
all
about
of
the
it.
future.
And it is fucking hilarious. Like, it's a blatant parody. You'll know who they're making fun of immediately with everything.
Oh yeah,
It's very well written, dude.
it's like satire.
Yeah,
Should we watch it?
you should totally. Oh my god,
Watch it?
I think you'll have a good time
It's
with
like
it.
how many of you guys watch like anime? Shit.
How much
All of
what?
What?
Anime? You guys watch anime? Like
I'm
actual-
like very basic. Steve doesn't. Derek and Terry
So
do.
it's a little different, but the same premise as One Punch Man in terms of like making fun of superheroes. If you guys have ever watched One Punch Man, the entire
Yeah.
point is that he makes fun. It's like because the superheroes just always whoop everyone's ass, right? It's kind of like I feel like it's kind of like that, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, dude, you got to check this out. I think you'll have a really fun time
good.
watching this.
Dude, that's a good
It's
sell.
it's a fun one.
He's such a badass.
All right, well, let's jump into the next segment because I don't even know what I'm watching. All right, guys, so James Gunn just made it clear the new DCU won't be chasing a massive crossover event like Marvel. Instead, the focus will be on telling strong individual stories, more in the vein of Game of Thrones or Star Wars, where the world exists and we explore it piece by piece. Terry, do you think this is the right move for DC, or should they still be building towards a big Avengers-style moment?
Boo universes. No, keep going the direction you're going. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing. I definitely agree with this approach because I think if we do this right, we might get a DC Marvel crossover 10 years from now. So, like, save the world building till that shit. Right now, just make your universe work. Marvel, get your shit together. Make your universe work again so we can get to a potential DC Marvel crossover. But I really trust James Gunn, and I love the idea of finished stories first, universe blending, whatever. Let's not worry about that. Let's worry about maybe blending, like, two characters within the Batman mythos, you know? Like, you know, a Batman and Robin team up, but it's Nightwing and Robin. Something like that I'm more interested in than, oh, Superman's got to hang out with Batman, or Wonder Woman has to show up and do something with Cheetah or whatever. Like, have fun with it. Take it seriously, but let things exist how they want to exist. Don't push towards the $1 billion Avengers. They already learned from that. Let's take at least 15 years away from that shit before we try it again.
Derek?
I couldn't agree more. Endgame happened. It's over. Grow up. Move on. You're not going to do that again. not for a very long time, and you shouldn't. I like the individual story, dude. There's so many cool characters, so many good like crossovers within like the Bat family and their own stories and everything, or like even someone like, what am I trying to think of? Anyway, there's enough good characters doing their fun little things. Like think Justice League Unlimited, right?
Yeah.
Where they show all these cool little episodes about someone doing their own thing. Let them be around in the same universe as the other guys, but don't make it the point is we have to cross them over. Just like, oh yeah, we have to go through.
It's like a comic book.
We have to go through Hell's Kitchen. They say, I know it's a Marvel thing, but we have to go through Hell's Kitchen. Oh look, now we're going to run into this guy because we happen to be here, but it's not forcing it down our throats. Yeah.
It's like a comic book.
Yeah,
like,
just
you can read a Superman comic. Batman's in that universe, but you don't see him in the comic book.
Right. He might pop up for a conversation or some shit, but it doesn't have to be
he might not.
a big thing.
Yeah. Steve?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Don't force it. Like, don't rush it. I'm not sold on James Gunn like everyone else yet, but yeah, I think take your time with it. Like, why rush? Like, I just feel like if he does that, you're just going against everything he said. Or
Dude, jumping back to Derek's point though, like, if Nightwing jumps through the sky at one point during Clayface, that's all I need. He doesn't need to be cast. If I just see somebody like doing a flip and going, and then that's it, I think I'm excited for cameos, not crossovers.
Sure.
That's exactly, dude. Like, yeah, we're in this neighborhood. So-and-so might be running around the background doing something, or just they might bump into each other real fast or some shit like that. Or even just like over a CB, like going through here, like, oh, don't worry, Nightwing's over there taking care of that. Go over here. Like, okay, that's it. That's all I want.
Dalton.
I agree.
Nice.
No,
well said.
I think
right
when
you
start
Ken.
getting into like all the million crossovers, it's just hard. I didn't hear that. It just starts getting like hard to follow for me, at least, because I'm like, I don't watch all of like all the Marvel movies. I just watch the ones I want to watch. I don't watch all of them. So it's like hard to follow everything. You start getting into like a million different crossovers.
It becomes
Plus,
convoluted.
I feel like the DC universe isn't as established, right, in terms of like a movie presence. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No, they just rebooted it. Superman was the first one, so
yeah, like it's just not as like established and well like presented and like wrote out in the movie presence anyway, right? Like Marvel's kind of got their shit down. I feel like.
Well, I'm gonna
also Batman's fucking lame.
Oh, all right, here we go. I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna Marvel set it up right. It did 20-something movies before Endgame. And now they're like, well, wait, we can't do this because this happened in this movie, so then this movie can't happen. And they're too worried about continuity, and they're not as concerned about good storytelling. James Gunn is opposite of that. Like, look what he did with Suicide Squad. So, like, in the Peacemaker show, in Peacemaker, spoiler alert, season 2, episode 1, they changed the whole ending of the season finale of the first shows, right? He doesn't care. He runs the thing now. He wants to tell stories about those characters. And is Peacemaker going to be good? Yeah, I mean, he likes writing the character. So I just think DC has a good mindset of like, let's just make everything good. Let's just make everything good and then just figure out where it fits in later. So I'm on board with this.
Yeah, it's definitely.
You think that like Marvel's whole thing of like the continuity and making things make sense versus like the storytelling aspect of it is because of all the like smart mark fans that just complain about every little thing in the timeline not matching up.
Yeah, and I think, dude, I think the worst.
Do you think they're just trying too hard to like appease the smart mark fans that just constantly complain about shit instead of just enjoying it?
Right. Yeah. Like Star Wars fans, they're never going to be happy.
Wrestling's the same way. You could do everything they ask for, and if you forget something or you don't do it this way, everyone's unhappy. And it's like, bro, can you just sit back and enjoy shit?
Yeah. No, I think the worst thing and the best thing.
No, I cannot. I cannot sit back and enjoy things. You
don't
Star
what
Wars.
I want. I'm gonna quit watching. You're gonna watch.
I'm that boy, and I left Star Wars because it was such a fucking problem. Like, no, we're not nitpicking everything, but it's got to be fucking good, and it can't go against the lore that's been previously established. Like, that's the big problem, I think, is actually catering to the half fan instead of saying, hey, if you're going to get in on this, get all the way in on this. Don't be half in, half out. Like, I think what they did is there was the professional fan and there was the consumer fan, and they catered to the prosumer and left both sides upset because they went into the middle. So no, I'll never be happy.
Well, this way
I think it's just really
doing
hard
it,
to cater to like everybody. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to make what you want to make, and if people enjoy it, cool. And if they don't enjoy it, all right, fuck you. Like, that's what I think about everything.
well, I mean,
Make
this is
what
the
you-
movie.
make what
This is
you
a
wanna make.
business.
Well,
I think.
yeah,
I
but,
think there's
like-
going to be a lot of this is going to create more division within DC and Marvel fans because they're not going about it the same way. Like the typical moviegoer sees comic book movie and they think Marvel and Marvel's blueprint, and that has to be the same for every single comic book movie universe, right? It doesn't have to be. Who said that? But I think people are going to be looking for like, how does this fit in more than like, damn, that was a good movie.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's going to be like
Star
that's
Wars
more
sucks.
of a, like,
Star Wars does suck.
that's insane.
It does
But-
suck now. It does suck now, but it used
Like now, are we
it
just
used
talking
to be
all time?
amazing.
Yeah,
when
I
they
agree.
Listen to hardcore nerds.
I agree.
I just
All
think the hardcore fans of anything, you know, like there's good and bad, right? Like obviously they're going to be the ones I think you should cater to, but maybe not. But at the same time, when you cater to them, they're going to be the ones that point out every little fucking detail that you got wrong. So it's
Dalton,
just,
did you
I don't
watch-
know, man. It's just,
Did you watch AEW,
What's that?
the pay-per-view, Forbidden Door? Wasn't that just this week?
I didn't watch all of it, dude. I just think
I
those
can't
guys are
do it.
fucking
Their
dog
pay-per-views are 8 hours long.
shit. Not only that, but I just think like I think I've told this before. Like I am a big storytelling guy, right? And that's what I like. I like storytelling and everything, wrestling, all of it. And those guys don't tell stories. There's just nothing. It's just spots, just stupid shit.
Yeah.
And they like, and like, this is what I hate. Oh God, you guys are gonna get me fucking going. So the AEW, and don't get me wrong, I would love to work for them. Just want to clarify.
Yeah.
But my problems with a lot of those things, and who am I? Because a lot of those guys are really good at wrestling. They just forget the little intricacies that make wrestling an art form versus just gymnastics. And it's like the thing that I hated was like the AEW account posted a video of this dude almost dying. Did you guys see that shit? He took a pounce and flipped backwards over the rope and landed on his fucking head. And they
No, I
posted
didn't see
shit.
that. The last thing I saw was the Darby Allin
Yeah.
off the. It took him 20 minutes to jump off.
Yeah, it was where he was like scratching it. I don't know, man. It just like there's a select group of guys that I really enjoy watching from that company, and then the rest of it is like not for me personally. Like I'm not going to disparage the company because I want to work for them. Like I will gladly do that. But like,
yeah, don't get yourself in any
it's
trouble.
just, yeah, I don't get me wrong. Like it's not my cup of tea. Like I like the storytelling aspect. I like just not spot after spot after spot, like the selling and like the art form of professional wrestling. Like gymnastics to me, like it's just, I don't know, man. Like Will Ospreay is a phenomenal athlete.
I thought he was going to be
can't
so
say-
much better, dude. I can't listen to him on the mic.
I can't stand listening to him talk.
He's too
All right,
broccoli
bro.
head. He's like a broccoli head, dude. No.
Yeah, and he's just very like, it's just all moves and spots and just the in-betweens and just like they're just not good. Like he just doesn't get me personally invested. And that's why I don't like his shit. Like I think Kenny Omega does a pretty good job.
I wish
always tell
Kenny.
everybody to watch Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
Rob Van Dam is everything. He's all the shit that these guys do, but he does it where it makes sense, and he does it in a way that like makes sense to a story and like draws you into the match. And that's what the part that those guys lack. They just do all the cool shit and they forget about the in-betweens and the moments that make things matter. You know?
Dude, Jake
So I
the
just give you
Snake
all the
Roberts got over and made a career out of a punch and a
fans. And a
DDT.
fucking DDT. Yeah.
And he didn't have to do all the 360 flips in the air and shit. That guy told a story by the way he acted, and the subtle facial features, and just he just had the it factor. What did JR said? It's whatever it is, he had it. And the guys today, like, they don't have physiques, right? So if wrestling's supposed to be larger than life, you need a physique that's larger than life. And
I agree.
There's no personality in wrestling. It's too, like, WWE now is too overly produced, right? So
They're conforming to that like style, man. Like it's just too.
the
It's
NXT
just like
is
you
bringing
said.
them up all to do the same thing. Like, walk out to the front of the stage, do a little thing, then walk up, get up on the ropes, do something there, then go in the middle ring, do something there, and you're a super athlete. There's no story.
100%. Like the Bloodline story, that's why it was so fucking good, dude, is because it was a story that spanned, whether you want to look at it from just the 4 years of Roman's title reign, or if you want to look, I mean, they callbacks from 10 years ago that incorporated the story. Like,
dude, it's the best storyline since NWO.
Roman Reigns is the greatest professional wrestler alive today. I just want to clarify. That dude is the best in the world.
Yeah.
He is better than everybody.
I agree.
At everything. And he's so fucking good. It's like his shit's always good. Paul Heyman's a mastermind. Seth Rollins is really good.
I
then you have like,
I can't stand Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I think that's what makes him good.
You're right. He's a good heel.
Yeah, yeah, he is. But like, there's just so much, like you said, it's just very like overproduced now, and very like saturated. I feel like to the point where it's like, this doesn't, okay, you know. And I don't know, man. It's like flavors of ice cream, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody has their radish. You know what I'm saying?
I think
like for me, like I just think 80s wrestling is the best, and 90s.
Dude, Cody just recently came out, and I think he said something along the lines of like, you're starting to see how much I did at AEW.
Oh yeah,
it's true, man. When they first came out, it was during the pandemic. I was watching that more than I was watching WWE. I was loving it. Even like before Sting came pretty soon, early on, but it just was fresh. They had a good story every week. Each character was like developing, and it was leading up to something. And then all of a sudden, it just went like indie-rific. It was just like, let's do a million somersaults and just not tell a single story.
And
Yeah.
Well, that's why the guys that are the most over on the roster and get the most reactions generally without having to kill themselves, it's Chris Jericho.
Who's going back to WWE.
I hope so. It's Christian. It's Edge, right?
Yeah.
What do all three of those guys have in common?
They were all in WWE.
All three former WWE guys.
Yeah.
All three dudes know how to tell a story.
They're all Canadian.
They know they all are Canadian. And they all can tell a story, can draw a reaction based out of emotion instead of a fucking crazy spot.
Christian, this is the best I've ever seen Christian was in his father gimmick.
Yeah, he's so good. I love Christian. Great. He's fucking hilarious. But like, I don't know, man. I just don't like. It's just the same match. Like you watch the show and like 90% of the matches are the same.
Everyone's built the same too. I mean? There's no like that guy's an animal. There's everyone looks the same. And the people that are big, they just put it down. Like who's the one guy with the long hair? He was winning every match. He has a power bomb.
You know about Big Cass?
No, he's MJF's. He was MJF's like bodyguard.
Warthog. Yeah, no one gives
that
a
guy.
Shit about
that guy should be. That guy should be like up there. He can talk a little bit on the microphone. The guy just like, looks like a star, and they just put him back because he's too big.
Yeah, he actually just came back at their last pay-per-view.
He was doing a movie. He was doing American Gladiators.
Cool.
All right, so that's your wrestling fix for the week, everyone.
Yeah. It's us.
So listen, Derek, did you see Alien Earth episode 3?
I did.
What did you think?
Loved it. I can't wait to watch more. I think the show's awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, you don't feel the same way?
I thought it ran a little long.
Okay.
I don't know, Terry. What do you think? Did you watch it?
I am all in, not just Alien Earth, but Alien Girth in my pants when I watch this show because it's fucking awesome. Alien is back, bitches.
Right.
No, wait, Terry, you didn't watch the first 2 episodes when they came out, right? You weren't.
No,
right?
I got to binge it together, and it was awesome. Yeah. It felt great. And yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Hell yeah. Welcome aboard, Terry Bear. Let's go.
Steve, you giving this a shot?
Yeah, dude, so I was watching it, and I realized it's kind of like the same thing that it's always been. It was pretty cool. It was a neat show.
Oh, boy.
Dalton, did you watch it? No? All right. I loved it, dude. Dude, Dalton, I'm telling you right now, you got to watch this. It's Aliens.
What's it on? HBO?
It's on Hulu. It's Xenomorphs, the perfect killing machine, versus cyborgs with human brains, but the brains are that of like a child. It's incredible. Yeah. And you're finding out, like, what did they take? Someone's piece of their body, and then they took the thing out of the face hugger, and put it in the. What did they?
Yeah, dude. So yeah, the one synth took like it looks like a microchip or something, almost like a contact lens, and he put it on one of the, I guess the hybrids. And like absorbed into their skin, which I assume is like a tracking device is what he did.
Yeah.
Because the person didn't notice it was put on them. And it just kind of like blended into their skin. I think it was a tracking device.
Well, no, at the very end when they took out the thing that the face hugger puts in
Oh,
your throat.
oh.
Was that like an organ?
That's an organ.
Because friend of the show,
You know
Chris
what I mean.
Paluzzi, said that he thinks that it's the brother's organ of some sort. And then they're going to put it. They gave it to him, and then they're going to put it back inside with the face hugger thing in there.
I don't know about all that. I don't know.
It's an
But I'm
interesting
curious
theory.
to see. I love all the new types of aliens you get to see in this.
Yeah.
And like how they're going to be killing people and shit and how dangerous they are. It makes for a lot more fun scenes because we kind of know what the xenomorph's about. We know like it's going to sneak up and be a fucking menace.
It's cool to see the
And
other
it's
side.
badass. Yeah, I like seeing this.
When the androids and stuff that
Dude,
war, like
yeah.
who won immortality.
Right. And dude, Wendy, when she guts that xenomorph up through like
Yeah.
the ceiling with that like I don't know what type of fucking sword that thing that she has. And she's just like is badass, man. Like
Yeah.
I like that synths in this universe are like super powered almost. Like they're very strong, very fast. So you get like a person whose mind or consciousness is inside one. They're like a fucking crazy ninja warrior. So
Yeah,
just
you're not downplaying like the helpless victim of like the xenomorph hunting. Like
Right.
she's extremely capable. She has a ninja sword and she can jump long distances. I want to see more ninja sword
and ninja
synthesoid
zords.
versus if we can get a Zord in there, man, that'd be great.
Dude.
But I'm all in on this show.
Plus, Timothy Oliphant is awesome in this, dude. He plays this synth very perfectly. It's cold and callous.
Do you think the pilot, the guy who drove the ship, because you're learning more about him, right? So
Yeah.
he's
He's a
communicating to the. Is that who you're talking about? To put it in as that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kid's like who's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like where the show's going, man. It's very interesting, and it comes on tomorrow, Hulu, episode 4.
Dude, I can't wait. It's so fun.
What about Peacemaker?
I'll watch it and then we'll catch up.
You're
Watch
coming
it,
back
bro.
on in
Watch it,
like
bro.
30 more times, so we'll talk
Yeah.
about it then.
Do your homework. We'll take a PowerPoint presentation on what you learned.
What about
be
I
great.
will
Like book report
regurgitate
style.
what I watched.
what about
Yeah.
Peacemaker? Does anyone watch Peacemaker?
I couldn't. I tried. Got home late last night, put it on, fell asleep.
Yeah, I can't.
Classic. I'm so excited to watch it, but I didn't get a chance to.
Did you watch it, Dalton?
Then
No?
I've literally done the same thing where I've gone to watch it and then I fall asleep. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Steve?
Yep.
So,
It's not you're not in though, right?
Nah, dude, Peacemaker.
Nah, Steve doesn't like fun.
Terry, did you watch it?
that's insane.
No, I haven't made it yet. I went Alien Earth with my free time instead of Peacemaker.
Dude, you made the better choice. You made
right.
the clear choice. So I watched it. And I got roasted on. Look at the Muscle Geeks TikTok for my response. I got absolutely roasted. Listen. I didn't like it because when you watch the season 1, like where they catch you up, they just. The Justice League shows up at the end of season 1, and it's the DCEU Justice League. So it's like Jason Momoa's Aquaman is there, right? When they do the season catch up, all of a sudden it's David Cornsweat's Superman, and it's Supergirl, and it's Fantastic. Help me out here, Doc.
What the fuck?
Mr. Terrific. He's in there. So it's now it's the
Doctor
DC.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Doctor
It's-
Fantastic.
It's the
Dalton, there's your wrestling name, Dalton.
So it's
Doctor
it's
Fantastic.
it's the
actually
DCU
pretty
characters, right? So that changes the entire thing, and everyone's like, "No, James Gunn just said it changed that one scene and a joke," and that's not true. Follow the theory I have, right?
Okay.
So if
Buckle
that scene changes, right? So he's actually in the Peacemaker's actually been in the David Cornsweat universe, right? Peacemaker was in the Suicide Squad with James Gunn, which means that Harley Quinn is in that universe. If Harley Quinn's in that universe, then in the original Suicide Squad movie, she was caught by Ben Affleck's Batman. If Ben Affleck's Batman is in that universe, then he fought Henry Cavill in Batman vs. Superman. You're basically changing everything and just saying none of that existed. So now I know James Gunn's saying, all right, Suicide Squad is canon, and I think he said something, Peacemaker is, and that's it from that universe. But it was just a hard switch. I didn't like that. That's all I got.
Wish I could talk more. I'm gonna watch it tonight after this. I think
it's pretty boring.
All right, I'll make my own reaction tonight.
Up on Stranger Things.
Dude, Stranger Things. Cannot wait.
Rewatch.
You want to? We'll clean up the chat real fast, and then.
Yeah, let me ask this question.
What do you got
about Spider-Man?
Yeah. We forgot. Please.
So my buddy reached out to me last week. He's got a young daughter, probably like 5-6 area, who's been watching, loves the Spider-Man, the animated, the Miles Morales,
the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they watched that movie a bunch, and I guess there's a Disney show.
Isn't it Spidey and His Amazing Friends?
Yeah. So his question, he reached out to me and asked me a question, and I didn't know how to answer it, so I was hoping maybe if you guys could help him out. So he said, in the simplest of terms, please break down the concept and characters, the different Spider-Men and women, that's Spideyverse movies, Miles Morales. And then the second part question was, how does that translate to the Spidey and Friends show on Disney and their 3 main characters, if at all they're intertwined?
Do you have a kid?
Yeah. He's got a daughter who's like 5 or 6.
Because it's a kid show.
I haven't seen this show. I'm aware of it. I think it's supposed to be pretty good, but again, it's for like little kids, so I haven't seen it. I can break down Miles Morales' friends and stuff. I don't know how it pertains to the show. So Miles Morales is a different Spider-Man that still exists in the world with Peter Parker, but he's different. He's a younger kid. He is like half black, half Dominican or Hispanic, Puerto Rican.
Origin. Yeah.
His mom's a nurse.
His mom's a nurse. Exactly.
Dad's a cop.
Dad's a cop. Damn good cop. He has his own Uncle Ben moment with his dad. He has very similar powers to Peter Parker, but he can also turn invisible and also can use electricity.
It's called a Venom Shock. Pew!
It's true.
And he's in the same universe as Peter Parker?
Yeah.
And his uncle is the Prowler.
Yeah.
And it's a bad guy, good guy thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Peter Parker actually acts as a mentor to Miles Morales a lot. Helps him work at what's the shelter called Aunt May works at for a while.
The one that Mr. Negative has?
Yeah. Yeah, what was that called? But yeah, he's a really cool character.
House of Homeless.
Beef. Yeah, so they're intertwined that way. And then Gwen Stacy in that universe is from a different universe, but she's Spider-Girl. And then, I don't know, there's so many characters in those movies.
You know, like
I can't go over
Marvel
all
movies are universal. And you know how, like, I don't know if you're going to get it, but the last Doctor Strange movie, Jim from The Office, was Mr. Fantastic. He was the stretchy guy.
Yeah.
But then Pedro Pascal in the Fantastic Four, he was the stretchy guy. So there's different universes that have the same hero, but they look different. So that's what the Spider-Verse is. They're just heroes from different universes. They just look different, but they're all Spider-Man. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like Miles Morales originally started from the
You talking Ultimate Comics?
Thank you, Terry. Yeah, so the Ultimate Universe. And then I think he was rolled in when they closed the Ultimate Universe. He was rolled into the main continuity. And Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy, she died, neck snap, look that up. But in an alternate universe, she was bit by the Spider-Man spider. and became that. So it's just a compilation of different universes Spider-Mans.
Now, are they from the same neighborhood or like completely they're in the same universe? Or
They're all from New York.
They're all New Yorkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here, let me try and spin this web for you.
Oh.
Okay, so
Terror Bear.
depending on who you're familiar with, if you're talking to the original comics, that's called the 616 universe, right? So that is where the original Fantastic Four, where the comics books you read in the 60s are from, and that's where Peter Parker Spider-Man is from. Peter Parker had a run, and by the time he got to the year 2000, it was too difficult to jump on. So like many things, it becomes really hard to jump on when it's that late. So Marvel said, we got to get new readers. They launched this thing called the Ultimate Universe, where they have reimaginings of every character. We're talking Spider-Man, we're talking the X-Men, we're talking Fantastic Four. Those were the first three things that were published. And it was different in that Spider-Man was, I think, 14 in it when it started out. He was a little bit younger, whereas he had already been divorced in the main universe. So think of it as Ultimate Comics was a new jumping on point, right? That Spider-Man is one of the best comic series I've ever read. That issue 1 to 100 is incredible. And then in issue 101, I mean, the nerds can correct me, it's either 101 or like 120 something. They kill Peter Parker in that universe. They just fucking kill him. And they kill a lot of people in that universe and kind of are like, all right, what would life be now? Now, the goal was, we're going to reestablish our main superhero as someone who's ethnically diverse. And so Peter Parker is dead. And Miles gets bit by a wholly different spider and becomes a new version of Spider-Man. And it's a great story. And he can kind of look back to see things that happened to that Spider-Man back in the day, but he's alone. Like, doesn't really know how to do it because his mentor's not right next to him. He's dead. Like, they killed the character off. So what happens is that whole universe, Ultimate Comics, kind of dips a little bit in sales and whatnot. But there's two things that people really like. They like that in the Ultimate Fantastic Four, spoiler, Reed Richards becomes the villain. And they also like Miles Morales. Miles Morales transcends everything. So what they do is they decide to kill the Ultimate Comics universe, but there's going to be this boat that kind of stows away and gets into the new universe. And the two survivors of that are the Maker, who is evil Reed Richards, and this Spider-Man, bringing him into 616, where he can actually meet our Peter Parker for the first time. So he does get the mentor there. So was so special that he came out of Ultimate Universe into the main universe. Gwen is from an alternate reality that they met in Spider-Verse. She's just another type of thing. Spidey is those three characters as if they all live together in one, which they do because comics.
And there it is. Good job, Terry.
Yeah. Holy
Thanks, Terry.
shit.
Holy shit. But just so you know, all of the movies, the entire MCU is based off of the Ultimate Comics universe, not off of the main Marvel one. So the same kind of origins and stuff are in Ultimate Universe, and the same kind of jokes, the same kind of hipper thing. It wasn't like corny.
Thor
it's
becomes
all from
president.
Ultimates.
But Tobey Maguire is the only real Spider-Man.
He's the best.
I think we talk about
Okay.
this a lot,
He's
but
the best.
Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man.
That's insane.
He's the best Spider-Man.
He's not. Dude, he's a dork.
That's what Spider-Man is.
No, bro, he's not enough of a dork though. Like in terms of Spider-Man dork, he's just like real life. Like,
All right.
okay.
I can't go down this.
Like,
I
think about
can't,
it.
Yeah.
can't do this again.
Bro.
Can't do this again.
Why is he a fucking skater?
Right? He's too cool as Peter Parker. He plays a
what I'm
great
saying.
Spider-Man dog shit Peter Parker.
That's what I said. He's not
That's
the
what
best Peter Parker.
That's so gay, dude. Just saying, so lame.
It's
Like
so.
Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
Man.
And has the best
So
movies.
Louis G says if it doesn't have pictures, me no read. Mr. Milktoast, I'll say hero, even if by a tiny bit, talking about the other movies. Louis G, that's why they invented mix on tape. Mr. Milktoast, just call it the Mid-South. Stephen James, agree with Booster Gold. Box office
Steve.
0.
Yeah, thank you, Stephen James. I hope you're still here.
Pro Wrestler versus Ghost sounds like the next John Cena movie. Long off,
That'd be
box
so
office
sick.
0. I've had many encounters, especially in my grandmom's house. My jewelry would move to different spots. A bunch of weird things. I lived in that same house for a couple years. I hope not. Were the aliens like the ones on Alien Earth? That is the question. Middle Eastern cultures believe in genies. All right.
What?
Jordan,
What? I don't know the
Aladdin.
context.
Jordan Peele is him, so hero.
Alibaba.
Louis G. Womp Womp. Paramount's biggest win is probably grabbing South Park right now. Zombies are an evergreen concept, but they got hot in cycles. Let's scroll down a little bit. Louis G. Besides the original trilogy, talking about Star Wars is trash. Milk Toast. AEW also showed the incident that got CM Punk fired. Real behind the curtain stuff. Yeah, they were trying. That's
So
a desperate move, man.
But they did it to try to like make themselves make him look like the bad guy. They just made themselves look stupid.
Yeah, I don't know like why they showed that and thought that this is going to get them like
But then it was the
street
guy.
cred or
It
whatever.
literally just made CM Punk look justified in everything he did.
Yeah. AEW equals WCW. No. I don't think that. Isn't Wardlow still on the payroll despite not being used? Yeah, just like
He just came
Dalton
back.
said, he's back now. Know your girth, King. All right, so that's great.
Yeah, dude. What's crazy about WCW and AEW though? WCW actually like competed with WWE. Like
beat
AEW,
them.
like yeah,
They
like
can't even-
AEW competes with like NXT, which is like their developmental brand. So it's
You
like
lose to them. Anytime
Yeah.
you got to spin numbers, it's trash. Like if you have to say like we're the best between this time range, between this
Yeah.
target audience.
we're really good on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. Like, all right, dude.
Yeah. So listen, let's wrap it up. Next week we got a member of the community.
Yeah,
Louis
Chris,
G is
you're
actually
right.
coming on. First of all, Dalton, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Thanks,
fellas.
dude.
Where can
Always good to talk to my bros.
Chris Freck said feast to Terry.
where can we find you?
On Instagram, Dalton.McKenzie17 or Facebook at Dalton McKenzie. I don't mess with the Twitters. And I thought about making more TikToks, so I think that's just the same as my Instagram handle. So, dude, I gotta flip this content idea real quick to you guys.
Yeah.
Thought about making this video and just posting it all over socials, where I'm just like, "Hey, man, about to get a workout in with my dad," and then just me benching, and there's an urn sitting above me, spotting me because my dad's dead.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get some.
You got to do
There's
that.
there's a
And then
market
just
for that.
all the videos. Just
Can you make it
Spotify.
spill on you while you're benching?
Well, I was thinking about like high fiving it and spilling.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then at one point it cuts to the urn. There's just 2 dumbbells sitting in front of it, and I'm just like, "Come on!" Like, thought it'd be funny.
Do it.
But yeah,
Yeah, but you got to make him your protein. You got to mix him up with your pre-workout.
So dude,
Oh.
that was the other video I got.
South Park style.
Was the dry scoop my dad out of the urn,
Oh shit.
and then fucking just video me just hammering like deads or something.
All right.
God damn,
Right,
that's
right.
terrible. You should do it,
Come on.
please. Do
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
Dude, we gotta
Come to the
We'll do-
studio. We'll do it,
that.
Terry. We
Yeah.
have to.
Yep. Go
We'll do
ahead
that.
and
You're good.
just like be lifting the urn and be like, you know what these are? Deadlifts
Deadlifts.
We'll have to do
because of the dead.
We'll have to workshop some skits for when you're up here with Steve. Like
deal, bro.
ways to hurt him. But
Yeah, Jack could probably have $1 million. That dude's he's a fucking. He's got
dude,
$1
you know how he
million
does like if you're an indie wrestler, this is what you do compared to like a pro wrestler. He's great
D&D
content.
versus pro.
Yeah, he has great content. We should do something like that with Steve, like a non-fan
Deal.
doesn't believe you're. It really.
You should make him lay like Yamcha when he's
Cool.
done.
Dude, we'll do indie
Later.
versus pro selling chops, and then it'll be
Steve.
chop him no sell as an indie guy, and then chop him hard as fuck, and just make him sell it as a pro.
All right, Steve. Where do people find you?
Probably next week. Transporting this guy to the ER after he slaps his hand across 2 steel plates, aka my chest. He'll probably have about 50 pins in there. So yeah, you can find me probably in Chester County Hospital.
Yeah, Yeah, dude, that's definitely where they'll find you. That little bird chest is caved in.
In the waiting room, making sure you get your stuffy because you broke your wrist and your career's probably going to end after it, unfortunately, because you don't have a hand anymore. But
yeah, I think it's like, is it like a Make-A-Wish thing you guys do to let him on the podcast?
Terry, what about you, man?
Well, you can always find me at Young Chunk. Oops, sorry. You can always find me here at Young Chunk. I am on all the shows. I am the producer extraordinaire, and yeah, we're looking to make more podcasts and tons of fun stuff. So hit us up, youngchunk.com.
Hey guys, if you don't mind, follow us at the Muscle Geeks Podcast on all the socials. And that's it, dude. Guys, great show tonight. Dalton, thanks again, bro.
yeah, thanks, brother.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Thanks,
Look
buddy.
forward to the next one.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you guys.